Hello everyone and welcome to the Hilltop. Your Mount Carmel Golden Aces taking on the OPH Wildcats here in this second of a back-to-back for your Mount Carmel Golden Aces squad. They come into this one 8-8, coming off a really good win against Robinson last night, while OPH, a hard-fought loss to Grayville, coming in at 8-9. This is the coach's pregame show brought to you by Clint's Auto Service and Towing, located on Wabash 10th Avenue, Route 1 South. The next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. I'm Riley Andrew here alongside Max Sterlike. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about this matchup. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head, or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks or even surf and turf. Located on the KOA campground, Smoking Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater at your next event.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the physical therapy assistant program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the physical therapy assistant program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Welcome back inside the Hilltop. Your Mount Carmel Golden Aces looking for their third straight win here today against OPH. I'm Riley Angel alongside Max Sterlike. You're listening to the coach's pregame show brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing, located on Wabash 10th Avenue, Route 1 South. Next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. Max, a lot of positives last night against Robinson for this Mount Carmel team. What do they need to bring in from that game to this one to be successful once more?
It's the defense. Last night, defensively, they did an amazing job rotating. It was like everybody was connected by a string. When one person moved, another person dropped. It was beautiful in the defensive end, and when you're playing such a high-caliber player like Riley Blank, that's somebody that Coach Kyle Buss talked about last night, you're going to have to all work together. It's going to be a team effort to take him away, not just a solo effort, as I don't know exactly who he's going to have match up with him tonight. It's either going to be Shane Metter or Wade Keepus. Depends on how much he wants to work into the post, but I think it all is going to start there on the defensive end.
Now, one note from last night given to us by the great Kyle Peach is that was the first LIC win for this Mount Carmel program since February 9th of 2024. In other words, 700 days on the dot from their last LIC win to last night's win against Robinson. So hopefully that rejuvenates this team. Plus, they've won two in a row, looking for that third straight.
Yeah, and that's going to rejuvenate anybody. You're playing winning basketball, and you're being competitive in games, even when you are losing those games. It feels so much better to just be a competitive team and not a losing team. They have a chance to get that winning record against an OPH team that isn't as great, but they're still a competitive team that I think is going to pose some fits for the Golden Aces tonight. But like you said, it just has to feel great to break that losing streak that they had going in the LIC.
And you spoke a little bit about Riley Blank. More specifically, he's averaging 22.6 a game with over 6 rebounds per night as well. He has been the guy for this OPH team. Very similar to how Shane Metter runs the offense for Mount Carmel. Blank is that guy for the Wildcats.
Yeah, and there's not one facet that you're going to have to take him away at. He does such a good job on the perimeter, and then getting downhill, if he gets ahead of steam, he's going to be up there at the rim with, nobody's up there going to be able to block him. He's just a great athlete, very fast. His first step is up there with some of the best first steps, I think, right around Southern Illinois. Does a great job when he does get downhill, stopping, using his brakes, and then spinning back to get back to his left hand, to get back to his right when he's heading left. Just a really great player, really dynamic scorer. The Aces, it's going to take a team effort to take him away.
And for the Wildcats, they do have one other double-digit scorer, that being Andrew Amberge, the 6'4 junior. He averages 11.2 a night, not quite as big of a threat on the rebounding side of things. He's a little scrawnier build-wise, but he's also a scoring threat that Mount Carmel needs to look out for.
Yeah, and I haven't seen much of him in warm-ups. They're out there right now. I'll try to see what I can see, but I'm guessing he's going to be somebody that the Aces are going to have to watch on the perimeter. He's going to be somebody that's going to want to knock down some threes. He wants to be a guard. He's going to work from the outside in, and I think that's kind of what this team does, is they want to work around the perimeter, and then if they're going to get to the rim, it's just to get some more open outside shots. So the Aces have just got to do a really good job of taking away the drives, helping over, getting in the driving lanes, and then you've got to rotate well. You've got to get back after you hedge to help out against the three-point shot that I'm guessing this team's going to be very solid at.
Looking back towards the Mount Carmel side, Jack Webb coming off a really good game last night, 14 points in that win against Robinson, and boy, he looked good. He looked patient. Only a couple of times did we see him get outside of himself, and that's exactly what this Mount Carmel needs from him here this season.
Yeah, he did such an amazing job of just not playing sped up. He played at his own pace. He controlled the pace. That's what great players do, and especially great post players do, is they control how they move. They're strong enough to move you, and they're strong enough that you're not going to move them. Jack Webb did a great job keeping 2 feet under him, keeping 2 hands on the ball, going up strong, finishing through contact, and just not allowing Cruz Dunlap, who is a great big for Robinson, to alter his shots, make him have to work around him. And then, like we said last night, it was like he woke up and realized that he was about 6'4" and probably 235 pounds, and he was going to use all of it last night to get a lot of baskets down low. And I think he was probably the Aces' leading rebounder, too, as neither of us do a good job of keeping stats rebounding-wise, but definitely was up there in rebounds.
If Mount Carmel were to win this afternoon, it will be the first time they're above 500 this season since all the way back on November 28th after their 8-point win against Red Hill. And then we look forward, and they have a couple of winnable games, a couple of tough games coming up. But Sisney, a game that you could look at winnable. Richland County, that's always going to be a tough one. But if they get over that 500 mark here this afternoon, who knows where that could take this squad.
Yeah, that Sisney squad is not as great as Sisney's past. Sisney is a basketball town. They haven't had near as much talent since probably right around 2024. They haven't been as great. Richland County just recently lost to Flora. Flora just lost to Edwards County last night by 14. And then Mount Carmel beat Flora by, I think, right around that 10-point margin earlier this year, or 4-point margin. And they also beat Wayne City early in the year, who would beat Edwards County early. So a lot of stuff tells you they can probably beat this Olney squad. I don't think Newton has a conference win. 3 straight winnable games where they could be in these next 3 games on a 6-game win streak with a 11-win record.
This has been the Coach's pregame show, brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing, located on Wabash 10th Avenue, Route 1 South. The next time you need a tow, call 263-3285. When we come back, we'll look at the starting lineups and finally get this one going from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free.
4 foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4th foot long's free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th foot long's free. Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower peckers, Frank.
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine.
Folks are freaking out over 4th foot long free.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime they should go counterclockwise, wintertime clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Ford F-150 with 0% financing or a Bronco for $499 a month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Your best deals are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a 2026 Pacifica, only $399 a month. Or lease a 26 Durango for $449 a month. See store for details. And go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I have always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
It's holiday season with great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get up to $13,000.
Back here at the Hilltop, it's time to look at the starting lineups for these two squads. These starting lineups in memory of Mount Carmel sports producers H.D. White and his wife Helen. Starting with the visiting OPH Wildcats, it is as follows: Wyatt Snyder, Jasper Schweitzer, Andrew Ambergy, Riley Blank, and Caden Goodwin. Then we look at Mount Carmel. It is the same five as last night: Wade Keepis, Shane Metter, Jack Webb, Elliot Akery, and Owen Blake.
Yeah, this is the lineup that got it done last night. Shane Metter, of course, the great guard. Wade Keepis is the scrappiest defender in the LIC. He's somebody that at 6'1", 215 pounds, I wouldn't want guarding me.
Yeah.
And then Owen Blake does a great job of working off ball. Then you can't talk about how much Jack Webb improved just from earlier this year to now. And he's going to be a big-time threat inside against this OPH squad, who I don't think has two players in the starting lineup that can even add up to the same size Jack Webb is.
It will certainly be an interesting matchup for OPH against the size of Webb inside. We'll see who goes in center circle against him, and it will be Andrew Ambergy in center circle when this one tips off for OPH. Again, can't overstate enough the importance of Riley Blank to this Wildcats team. 22 a game, 6 boards for him as well. He is going to be a key matchup, and I'm interested to see who head coach Kyle Buzz puts against him defensively for this Mount Carmel squad. 8 minutes on the clock here, first quarter. Tip is up and goes the way of Mount Carmel. They're going left to right down the court in their home whites, gold trim and lettering. Keep us on it. Left wing extended, now driving off a right ball screen. Gets it up to Metter, right wing three quickly, and that one misses short. Rebound tipped in the air, falls in the hands of Jack Webb. Looking to back down his man, and Ambergy does find space. Got fouled, but traveled. Never mind, the whistle was not on the foul, but some shaky feet from Webb early.
Yeah, and this OPH squad's starting out in a 2-3, going to try to test the perimeter skill of the Aces, and it's really hard to rebound his own defense. Jack Webb showing that early with a big offensive board.
Owen Blake getting the all-important matchup with Riley Blank. He skips it. Ambergy pump fakes a three, gets to the charity stripe. Quick mid-range pull-up jumper is good. 2-0 Wildcats.
Ace is going to help hard a lot on Blank. They set a high ball screen. Jack Webb instead of hedging, just doubled him off the top of the screen, and that's something I think we'll see a lot.
Metter over to Blake, left side. Bounce pass inside to Webb. Webb is quadruple team. Gets it to Metter, who drives, fakes the pass, goes through contact, got fouled. He'll have 2 at the line.
If you're OPH, you got to hope that's anybody but Riley Blank. Even though it's just his first, it's going to let him play a lot more freely if he doesn't even have one.
See who it goes on, and there it is. It is on Blank. So that's his first foul, first team as well. So early, just under a minute into this ball game, the star player for the Wildcats creates his first foul. Metter 20 points last night, first one up and through for him here today. He is just the motor of this offensive machine for Mount Carmel, and when he struggles to score, Mount Carmel struggles to score, and vice versa. Metter makes both. This tied at 2, 7:07 to play first quarter. OPH coming right to left down the floor in their black and dark blue jerseys, orange lettering and yellow trim. Blank drives, kicks. Ambergy in the left corner. He now drives in the short corner near the block. Gets tipped, ball up in the air, somehow still fighting for it is Blank, but it comes down with Shane Metter's hands on it. Long pass up to Owen Blake, who gets it quickly to Acree. Mount Carmel will take their time in the half court as they have done all season. They routinely score under 60 points a night, but their defense has led them to many wins this year. Owen Blake with it on the left side, left wing to be exact, right back up to Metter. 1 minute, 30 seconds has elapsed in this one, all knotted up at 2 here in this first quarter. Metter directing traffic.
And with how patient Mount Carmel plays, the zone defense is not going to phase them in that too much. As they're going to take their time and get their looks.
Webb inside, got blocked. Rebound comes down in the hands of Owen Blake. He goes up as well, got fouled. He'll have another 2 shots to the line. He lived there last night, especially in that second half. Got to his spots and got to the nail quickly.
Yeah, he was 6 for 7 from the free throw line in that third quarter. Then he knocked in another one in the fourth, but he did have a second and one, so he had in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trips to the line in that win over Robinson.
Misses the first one, so score stays at deuces. Big deep breath for him, a couple of dribbles, and the second shot from the nail falls. Blank will bring it up, patiently jogging across the timeline. 6 minutes to go first quarter, drives right, gets past his man, now in the middle of 3, kicks it right back out to Snyder for 3. He takes a bump, no foul called, and missed it short. Blank his own rebound, goes up and under for the layup. So back and forth we go early. Blank with his first 2 points. Expect him to see the bottom of the bucket a lot more tonight. 5:45 to play first quarter, 4-3 Wildcats in front. Keepis drives and kicks to Metter. Now it's Acree. He quickly gets doubled. Keepis finds it in the left corner, bounce pass inside to Webb. He's double teamed, has to find somewhere to get it to. Long pass out to Metter, who pump fakes the 3, jab step, and cross-court pass to Owen Blake. Left corner up to Keepis. Keepis drives and got it tipped away from behind by Blank, who gets the long outlet pass. He passes it to Snyder, who can't quite get a handle on it, and it's doubled. Back out to Ambergy, wide open 3 from the left side. He can't get it to fall. Rebound falls in the hands of Jack Webb.
Aces have got to slow it down. I know they have had a couple turnovers in the half court, but right there, got to slow it down as Blank picks up his second, Riley.
He reached in on Keepis, and he's going to have to play real carefully, or if he plays at all, as checking into the game will be Ryerson Bebo. And just like that, Riley Blank, the most dangerous player for the Wildcats, is out. Bebo is in. We'll see if he can replace him offensively for the Wildcats. 5 minutes to go, first quarter, 4-3 Wildcats, 1 point lead. Long pass to Metter. Metter right wing, a triple. No, short miss. That's going to be an over-the-back call against Elliot Acree on the rebound attempt. So OPH ball.
Elliot Acree just wasn't in position there. Tried to push in the back just a hair, give him the nudge so you can get the long rebound, and picked up the easy foul call.
Bebo brings it up. He's guarded by Shane Metter. Just now past the timeline. He drives with his right hand, gets all the way to the block, and kicks it right back out to Goodwin. Goodwin in the mid-range, floats it up and over his man and Andrews, but missed it. Rebound for Metter. He wants to run quickly. Stopping on a dime, long pass hits Acree in the face, and Cameron's out of bounds. But somehow it hit an OPH player, and it stays here. That was interesting. Acree coming, never mind, as the official changed his mind, goes the way of OPH, as Mount Carmel now in full court pressure. On the inbound as Amberge gets it to Snyder. Snyder guarded by Keepus. Whoever Keepus is guarding, boy, that's a tough assignment offensively. Snyder nearly travels, but gets it to Amberge. He gets to the charity stripe, now backs up his man in Acree. Tries to find somebody, but shuffles the feet. Turnover against OPH. 4:25 to play first quarter, 4-3 Wildcats.
Dragging that pivot foot, it's in that situation, if you're going to jump stop, try to spin, don't pick up your dribble. You can jump stop while keeping your dribble, and you can just step into it and keep your dribble.
Brett Andrews freshly checked in for Mount Carmel. Keepus drives and kicks to Metter. He tries to drive past the zone and does. Gets all the way down low into the paint. Kicks it right back out to Keepus. Keepus back to Metter. They're taking their time. Halfway through this first quarter, only 4-3 the score. Mount Carmel looking for something easy. Inside is Acree. Got it tipped away from behind, and Amberge with the rebound. He comes up the left side of the lane, now drives, gets to the block. He's double teamed, turn around, fadeaway jumper, miss off the back iron, rebound Metter. Acree now up the floor. Gets to the right block, loses his man, finds Owen Blake. Top of the key three, misses it long. That's 0 for 3 now for Mount Carmel from three-point land. Keepus drives, goes up through contact and finds it in off the left side of the window. Keepus his first 2 points.
Really tough take there from Keepus. Got up high, used the glass well on that left side. Great take from the smallest player on the floor.
5-4 the score, 1 point lead Mount Carmel. Driving with it is Bebo, kicks it out, got it tipped away. Owen Blake trying to find it, but it's Brett Andrews who gets the hands of the leather. Now bringing it up is Acree. 3 minutes to play first quarter. Owen Blake to Metter on the left side, gets the ball screen, and Metter just goes right back up top to Acree, who directs traffic. Zone offense for Mount Carmel is a 2-3 is what they're playing against. Blake trying to get it quickly inside to Metter, but got it tipped away, and now with the ball is Schweitzer. Bounce pass to Bebo. Bebo at the cards, now drives. Bounce pass to Amberge on the left side. Right back up top. Schweitzer looking for Snyder, but didn't give it to him. One dribble to the left, picks it up, now in trouble. Somehow finds Amberge. 2:30 to play first quarter. Amberge tries to drive against Owen Blake. Does, gets to the baseline, right back up top to his man in Ramsey, but he can't get one to fall. Bebo now takes a long three. He misses it short left. Rebound Keepus. Somehow he gets it with, he's the smallest man on the floor. Owen Blake drives, right block up, left side, good.
That's just such a good, strong take there from Owen Blake. Used his body to create some separation and get an open take at the rim.
And quickly, a Country Financial Agent Team Morgan timeout for OPH. 7-4 the score from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank.
Bebo with it up top, drives, kicks, finds Amberge, pump fake against Owen Blake, now crosses over left. Welcome back to the Hilltop, 7-4 the score, Aces in front, 1:47 to play here in the first quarter. Goodwin drives, goes up through contact, no foul, rebound Owen Blake. Now tied up with Blake, and he's going to be called for a jump ball. Mount Carmel faithful not too happy.
Dang, I looked away at just the wrong time. I was looking up the floor. I didn't see him get tied up with the OPH defender, but yeah, I don't even know what to say. I just didn't see it.
RJ Hayes will bring it out for OPH. He's freshly checked in. Finds Amberge in the right corner. Looks up top quickly to Bebo, who finds him. Bebo yet to use his dribble, now does. Crossing over left, getting to the top of the key. Picks it up and gives it over now to Schweitzer. Schweitzer closely guarded by Andrews. 7-4 the score. Just a 3-point lead for Mount Carmel. 1:25 to play first quarter. Good one. Gets picked off by Owen Blake. Down the floor he goes, wide open, 2 points. Easy for Blake. 9-4 the score. Blake now with 5, leads all scorers.
And all of his points have really came in transition, and all of his attempts have came back off offensive rebounds, just some hustle plays here from Owen Blake.
Bebo to Ambergy, pump fakes the three. Now Goodwin, right wing three, he gets it to fall. First three-pointer of the night falls for either side. That one off the hands of Caden Goodwin. 9-7 the score. Wildcats trail by 2 against the Aces. Under 50 seconds to play first quarter. Here's Metter, right wing. Looks up top to Keepus, who gets it to Blake. Just trying to shift this zone around is Mount Carmel. 35 seconds and counting. Mount Carmel taking their time here in this first quarter as we wind it to a close. Jack Webb inside underneath through contact. Got bumped. He'll have 2.
That's what we're talking about. I know he did get the foul there, but he brings that ball back down as he had it up. I think he finishes that every time if he just keeps it high the whole time.
Jack Webb looking for his first couple of points here this afternoon. Misses the first one short. 9-7 the score. Aces in front. 30.6 on the clock. Checking in is Roberto Pena Munoz for OPH. So Munoz in, Goodwin out for the Wildcats. Webb makes the second one. That's his first point of the night. So the score 10-7, just a 3-point lead for Mount Carmel. 25 seconds and counting on the clock. Bebo with it. Ball in his right hand. Bounce pass to Ambergy. Got it tipped away. Somehow kept it alive. Never mind. He stepped out on the sideline. Goes the way of the white jerseys.
Aces continue to do some really great stuff defensively. Webb getting up there helping his Keepus who Keepus was guarding, went to go throw to who Webb was guarding. He was able to just get there, get a hand on it, and disrupt a pass.
12 seconds to go first quarter. Just now past the timeline is Keepus. Gets the right ball screen from Andrews. Gives it off Metter. Metter right wing three. Bottoms. 13-7 the score. 2 seconds now to go. Bebo comes up, can't even get a shot off. So with that, we end the first period, 13-7. Mount Carmel is in front. You're listening from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Welcome back inside the Hilltop. Be sure to stay tuned after the second quarter for the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. The score on the Tim Phillips of Jaden Fessman's scoreboard, 13-7 in favor of Mount Carmel. Just a 6-point lead after the first 8 minutes, but a lot of that can be attributed, at least a slow start for OPH, due to Riley Blank getting 2 fouls early.
Yeah, and that's the last thing as an OPH fan you want to see. Riley Blank averaging 22 points a game. If he's going to be in foul trouble, that takes away a lot of the offense you have. Because, heck, you only score 7 points in a quarter. You don't have the offense you need on the floor. They're going to have to play him as you see him walking out, Riley. He's going to have to play very, very passive on defense, but offensively, he cannot sit around and just wait because he's got to go get his ones so this team can come back.
5 starters back out on the floor for OPH, which does include Blank. Keepus drives, kicks it off. Still the 2-3 zone for OPH. It's worked well. Metter with it, kicks it to Keepus. Keepus inside amongst the trees. Now off to Webb. Webb on the right block. Trying to back down his man, but he double dribbles. Second time now, an unforced turnover from Jack Webb from going too fast.
Well, that time he slapped the ball to grab it, and then as he went back, he dribbled it again. It was going to be an obvious one. I just don't think that sometimes you process that as you're going.
Riley Blank with it, left side, ball in his right hand. Picks up his dribble, finds Ambergy on the back cut against Rhett Andrews, but Ambergy has to right back out. Hands it off to Blank. Pump fakes a 3, gives it to Ambergy, who does the same. He's at the top of the key, shading towards the right now, drives right into the mid-range, poked away by Owen Blake, but it's Snyder who picks it up. He gets a mid-range jumper that's blocked by Webb, gives it off to Metter. 45 seconds has elapsed here in the second quarter. Metter with it, bounce pass over to Blake, who gives it right back. 13-7 to score, early second quarter of action. 2-3 zone still. Here's Metter left side. Bounce pass to Blake, right back. Metter directing traffic. Mount Carmel taking their time as they have done. It's one of the developments this Mount Carmel team has made here in 25-26. It's taking their time offensively, not forcing anything up. Metter, lob pass inside. Andrews underneath, goes up off the bottom of the backboard. Nearly got fouled, but contact wasn't enough to draw one.
And I love that. Force the rotation that you want and throw the backside lob. Make them play a little more honest.
Blank gets fouled while taking a three-point shot from deep on the right wing. He'll have 3 shots at the line. That one goes against Owen Blake. And really, against Riley Blank, that's one you don't really, I understand he's averaging 22 points a game, but only a 27% three-point shooter on 71 attempts this year. So I think you kind of have to live with him taking that shot.
Yeah, if he's going to take one from the Hilltop logo, you're going to have to live with him taking a deep three and not get out there way too crazy and contest.
He misses his second free throw, made the first one. 6:31 to play here in this first half. Acree checks in for Keepus. So Mount Carmel sticking with some size here with Andrews and Webb both still in the ballgame. Blank on the third and final makes it. He has 4 points. 6:30 to play, second quarter. 13-9, Wildcats trail the Aces. High 2-3 zone. Blake with it looking inside. Gets it picked off by Blank. Nice behind the back dribble. He's 1-on-2. Goes up through contact foul, but can't make the bucket. He has 2 at the line.
Gosh, and he's going to try to live at the line, take it to rim strong off a weak pass. You watch him in the 2-3 zone. All he wants to do is sit back and try to pick one off to try to get in transition because he wants to go put one down.
On the first try, misses. On the year, Blank is only a 67% free throw shooter. He has had 70 attempts from the free throw line in total this season. Second try, that one missed, never mind, somehow rolls in off the front. He has 5.
It probably touched every part of the rim there, Riley.
Yeah. Acree with it over to Andrews in the right corner. He tries to get it inside to Jack Webb, but it caroms out of bounds, trying to save it as Metter, but right into the hands of Riley Blake. Now 5-on-4. Blank drives, goes up through contact, once again draws the foul. He'll have 2 more shots at the line. That one goes against Elliott Acree, his second.
And right there, if you're Owen Blake in that situation, I know that Elliott Acree did pick up the foul, but your job has to be trying to slow his momentum down at half court.
Blank on the try, misses. So he's struggling at the nail early in this one. Knapp and Keepus both check in. Acree and Andrews out. Good sign for the Aces, at least early, that Blank is struggling at the line, because if not, OPH Wildcats could have the lead currently. Second try. Makes it. He has 6, 4 of which have come from the nail. 5:50 to play, second quarter. 13-11 Aces in front. Metter handling things. Blake long pass to Metter, nearly got picked off. Metter behind the back dribble, drives baseline, gets to the right block, has double teamed, now has to find somebody, pushed out of bounds, but a timeout called by head coach Kyle Buss before any damage is done. A coach from financial agent team Morgan timeout, 13-11 Aces lead from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free.
4 foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4th foot long's free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th foot long's free. Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower peckers, Frank.
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine.
Folks are freaking out over 4th foot long free.
Back here at the Hilltop, 13-11, Aces in front, 5:38 to play here in the second quarter. Really, a lot of it has been in the second quarter. Aces just not getting anything going offensively.
Yeah, Aces are yet to score here in this second quarter, as OPH only has 4 points, but when it's this early in the game, 4-0 run is going to look like a big-time one, as it's only a 2-point game now for the Aces.
Metter with it on the baseline, trying to inbound. Finds Blake, right wing. Right back to Metter. Metter dribbles it right back to the very tippity top. Getting the call from the sideline and directing traffic. Hands it off to Keepus. His 2-3 zone has been giving the Aces some fits. Here's Owen Blake, right wing. Deep inside, but a bounce pass inside to Elias Knapp. He skips it out. Blake right wing again on the perimeter. Now inside charity stripe to Elias Knapp, who takes one dribble and kicks it right back out. Just a lot of movement of the basketball early here for Mount Carmel, trying to shift the zone. Metter drives, tries to find space, kicks it right back out. Keepus now handling it once more. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. 13-11 the score. Aces in front by just 2. Metter gets it picked off. That one by Schweitzer. He's coming, 1-on-2, goes up through contact off the window and in. All knotted up at 13.
Right now, if you're Elias Knapp or Jack Webb, you've got to try to live at that high post. You guys are the two biggest players on the floor. It's got to be a lot of high-low action with you two and not having a guard sitting at the free throw line.
Keepus drives, steps back, kicks. Metter, left wing, 3. No, missed it short off the top of the backboard now and out of bounds. That's one of the things I'm surprised that Mount Carmel hasn't done more, which is try to shoot them out of this 2-3 zone.
Well, there's a reason they're running a 2-3 zone is they don't think that Mount Carmel's a good enough shooting team to run a man-to-man defense against. And like you said, Mount Carmel is going to either have to try to shoot them out of it or they're going to have to beat them inside.
Blank with it on the left side, getting a right ball screen and taking it. Hard hedge by Owen Blake. Now a double team against Blank. Snyder drives, kicks to the student section.
And Shane Metter's defense on that high pick and roll, oh my goodness, it was beautiful. Did a great job hedging there from Owen Blake. He recovered over the top of the screen, not going under it, respecting the jump shot, and he's strong enough and quick enough to get through.
Knotted up at 13, 4 minutes to go, first half. Metter drives, tries to split the double, kicks. Owen Blake, pump fakes a 3, drives in the short corner, and he has to kick it out. Finds Metter on a cut. Metter goes up through contact, misses. Rebound fought for, going out of bounds. We'll see who it's off against. It is OPH basketball.
I don't quite know who it was off of, but Riley, I'm going to tell you this. You can tell that this game is being played not at 7 o'clock, that it is a 2 o'clock tip-off because neither team really completely looks like they're here, especially since they both had away games the night before.
Tied at 13, Blank drives, gets a left elbow, goes up, got fouled. We'll see if it's on the shot. No signal as of yet. It will be on the floor. That one goes against Metter. Just his first, so nothing too crazy. Never mind, that's his second. And never mind, it was on the shot. Blank at the line again. Shot for him is good. And just like that, every Mount Carmel foul from now on in this quarter will lead to OPH free throws. OPH with the lead, 14-13, their first lead since it was 4-3. Blank knocks in both. He now has 8 points, 6 of them coming from the line, and it's 15-13, Wildcats in front. Keep us with it right side. Looking to the high post and Owen Blake. Bounce pass inside to him, nearly got picked off. On the back cut, here's Metter. He goes up through contact, got fouled. 2 coming up for him. So 2 star players trading 2 shots to the line. That one going against Ambergy, his first.
And Shane's not had, I think, the greatest night for him outside. I think he's probably 1 for 3-ish from beyond the arc, and right there misses the first of 2 free throws.
Knapp out, Andrews in for Mount Carmel. That's really not something we usually see from Metter, as usually from beyond the arc, he is pretty lights out. Just can't find one to fall tonight. Metter does make the second of 2. He has 6 total. But his adversary, Riley Blank, brings it up. He leads all scores with 8. Nice cross over to left. Gets middle of the lane, goes up easy, 2 points. Just like that, it's 17-14 Mount for OPH. And a Country Financial Agent Team Morgan timeout for head coach Kyle Buss from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth, this is Mount Carmel basketball.
It's holiday season with great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get up to $13,300 off on a new 2025 Jeep Cherokee L or a 26 Ram 1500 with 0% financing for 60 months. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
17-14, Aces trail OPH, 3:08 to play here in the second quarter, and to quote head coach Kyle Bussin in his huddle, it's just not good enough.
Yeah, it just was not good enough. Honestly, the Aces defense I don't think was completely terrible. They just fouled too much. Riley, there was no point scored except for one Riley Blank take that was not from the free throw line. And then the Aces have got one attempt at the free throw line, and honestly on the offensive end, I think they have more turnovers than points this quarter.
See if they can switch things up, Mount Carmel that is. They have the basketball now. In the high post is Webb, kicks it out, Owen Blake, right wing three. No, rimmed out. Rebound falls in the hands of Shane Metter, a nice offensive board for it. Kicks it, keep it, top of the key, thought about the three but didn't take it. Goes to the left elbow and gets it right back to Metter. 2:45 to play, second quarter. On Blake, into the high post to Jack Webb. He's doubled, backs up his man, goes to Metter. Metter, left wing three. No, long miss for him. He's struggling. Metter again, takes it in the short corner, goes up through contact, wild shot off the top. No foul called, and that's going to go the way of OPH.
Now, there is a positive from that possession. It's a lot of backside rebounds. They're over-helping in the zone. If you're going to have a miss, you want it to be long because that's where you're going to get a lot of rebounds off the backside.
Riley Blank coming up. Kicks it, but stolen. Metter with it now. He'll be one-on-one against Ambergy. Goes up through contact and one. Metter finally getting one to fall, and a three-point play coming up, hopefully for him. 17-16 the score. That one against Ambergy, his second.
That was about the toughest take he's had all year. He just decided, okay, you're going to continue to have some contact with me. I'm going to go up to the rim and finish through it instead of trying to go around it.
Metter looking to convert. Up and in. He now has 9, and that's going to be a Financial Agent T. Morgan timeout. A full timeout for the OPH Wildcats. 17-17 is the score. From the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth, this is Mount Carmel basketball.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people.
Back at the Hilltop, 17-17 the score, 2:16 to play, second quarter.
Well, Riley, this has not been a tale of two teams. It's been a tale of two players here in the second quarter. Shane Metter has 5. Riley Blank has 8 points, and nobody else has scored in the second quarter here at the Hilltop.
OPH getting a ball picked off. It's on the floor. Owen Blake, the first one on it. He gets it to Metter. Metter trying to drive past his man. Right side, goes up through contact, got fouled. Boy, what a great hustle play there from Mount Carmel.
Yeah, everybody was hustling there. Everybody who's diving on the floor. Rhett Andrews did an amazing job anticipating that. Owen Blake goes and dives at the late, even as two defenders are right there, goes and dives for the ball, gets it to Shane Metter, and Shane Metter goes and takes it strong to the rack and gets fouled.
Continues to be that tale of two players, as you mentioned. Metter goes up and in on the free throw attempt. He is now in double figures. Both him and Blank have 10. So the mirror image continues between the two. 18-17 Aces lead. Second shot is up and in as well for Metter. He has 11, leading all scorers. Blank with it in the backcourt. Picked up full court by Owen Blake. Blank drives, crosses over to the left. Now shading towards the left, elbow extended. Top of the key now, he's doubled, kicks it. Losing it briefly was R.J. Hayes. He gets it tipped away again from Metter, nearly traveled, kicks it out. Goodwin for three, right wing. He misses it short. Offensive rebound falls in the hands of Goodwin. Goodwin back to Hayes, who drives and steps back. Finds Snyder up top. Snyder getting a right ball screen and taking it. Hard hedge from Jack Webb, who now guards the guard. Kicks it out to Hayes. He drives, gets to the cherry stripe. Back to Goodwin. Goodwin for three. No, missed it long. Another offensive board for OPH. That one falling in the hands of Snyder. And finally, Owen Blank gets a touch. He got it tipped from a long three by Blake. And another offensive board. That's three now this possession.
Those long boards and those ones where they're tipped are so hard to judge up as a defender. And as the offensive player, it almost feels more like a pass than it does anything else, where you're able to just anticipate it a little bit better than the defender.
Ball was tipped out of bounds. OPH will have it on the sideline. 2-point lead for Mount Carmel, 19-17. In the backcourt, they get it to Snyder, the senior guard. Now over to Blank. Blank getting a right ball screen, denying it, going left. Gets to his spot inside, up, under, foul, bucket.
Should be on the ground. It should be on the ground. But he's, okay.
But they count it.
Should be on the ground. He's still getting 2 free throws, but yeah.
So they do count the and one basket. 19-19 the score, and Owen Blank now has 12, and there will be a conversation about it.
It is on the ground. It is on the jump stop. He didn't get it up.
Looks like they were just looking to see who the foul was on. It is Owen Blake. He picks up his second, but it is only one shot coming for Blank. This one to take the lead. Goes up, makes it. Now it's 13, starting to take over. 60 seconds to go first half. 20-19 the score. Wildcats in front by 1. Here's Metter, dribbling it up top at the Cards. Extended 2-3 zone, and the high post is Blank. Lob pass inside. Andrews got fouled. He'll have 2 at the line.
Good job there by Rhett Andrews. Something I talk about a lot is you're going to get fouled, sell a little bit, flails the arms off a little contact going off on the shot. He's going to take a trip to the line, mostly because he did a great job selling the foul call.
Hayes picks up his second. Andrews on the first try. Makes it, rattles it home. Andrews with his first point of the afternoon. Checking in now will be Lane Alka.
Chase Wiggins.
Chase Wiggins. Lane Alka's number 2, yes. Number 11, Chase Wiggins checking in.
Wiggins is a defensive guy. That's mostly what this substitution is going to be for, to get him on the defensive end, and he's probably going to go out there and guard Riley Blank as an athlete.
21-20, Aces in front as Andrews made the second, and that's exactly what's happening. Wiggins on Blank. They will wait for the last shot. Blank crossing over left, driving, getting all the way down to the block, but kicks it out. Still with the ball himself. 20 seconds to go. Wiggins doing his best. Hand in the face. Ball in his left hand. Drives, tried to get past him and does. Kicks it. Here's Goodwin. Goodwin for 3. Misses it short. Rebound for Jack Webb. 6 seconds to go. They get it up to Metter. 5 seconds. Metter up. Steps back for 3. Fade away at the buzzer. Misses it short, and that is how this first half will conclude. Back and forth it went for the entire 16 minutes. 21-20 the score as we go to the break. From the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth, this is Mount Carmel basketball.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
It's holiday season with great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get up to $13,300 off on a new 2025 Jeep Cherokee L or a 26 Ram 1500 with 0% financing for 60 months. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the physical therapy assistant program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the physical therapy assistant program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home.
Welcome into the Keepus Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. The 21-20 is the score here in this one. Aces with the 1-point lead. Max, what did you see in that first half?
It's the tale of two players. It's really been Riley Blank and Shane Metter. Shane Metter with 11, Riley Blank with 13. And they were the two players that really did all the scoring in that second quarter. Rhett Andrews did have 2, but nobody else did much outside of them. They went back and forth there for a while, and it's really which one of them is going to slow down first.
It seemed like Mount Carmel had a lot of trouble early in this game with that 2-3 zone. What can they do to try and break that moving forward?
They've got to move more. They've got to flash harder to the high post. I think when you have somebody like Jack Webb and you have some people that are bigger, it's going to have to be them flashing to the high post, and Owen Blake's going to have to sit in the corner or that short corner, because if you're going to get that action there, they're going to have to come out of the 2-3 zone quick, because there's no way to defend a high-low look from the high post to the short corner. And then, of course, you just got to knock down a couple more threes. The Aces only have 1 3 made so far, and against a 2-3 zone, that's just not going to cut it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why teams run 2-3 zones against you, is because you struggle to shoot the basketball. But we've seen in the past how this Mount Carmel team, especially Shane Metter, can shoot the lights out, but he has really struggled from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's made the only 3, and I think he's about 1 for 4, but Owen Blake, also a lights-out shooter when he's feeling it, and he hasn't made 1 yet. So that's got to be the 2 people that are going to have to start knocking him down for the Aces, and they're going to have to do something to get the offense rolling here, and I'm not quite sure what's going to happen adjustment-wise in the 2-3, but it's really just got to start with getting to that high post and even just getting 3-pointers off of that. You're going to get more open looks when you chuck that ball back over in the high post.
Riley Blank has 13 first-half points here in this one. We knew he was going to be able to score at will. He has been able to, but he does have 2 fouls. So do you think part of the game plan coming into the second half could be to attack him offensively and possibly get him into a little bit of trouble?
Yeah, you want to attack that left side of the zone if he's going to be there. Make him be the person that's doing all the action. Make him be the person where if you're throwing the ball back and forth, he's in the middle. He's going to have to try to make a play, and he's going to have to risk getting a foul if he wants to do anything on the defensive end. I'm taking everything at him. If they come out in a man-to-man, whoever he's guarding, I'm giving them the ball, because, heck, they could come out and switch it up. See if that works here in the second half, just to throw them off early and then go back into the 2-3. But it's got to be getting him that 3rd foul, and then everybody is going to have to focus on him, because there's nobody that scored in that second quarter, and number 24, that was Caden Goodwin, he's made the only 3, but he's taken about 6 of them.
Yep.
So he's not shooting the ball very well. He's somebody, heck, sag off of him a little bit. Go help. Somebody who hasn't scored yet, Andrew Amberry, he's only got 2 points. Number 5, Ryson Bobout, he's not scored yet. Number 1, Wyatt Sindler hasn't scored yet. There are multiple people who have 1 basket or less. That's got to be who you help off of to stop Riley Blank.
The score 21-20 in favor of the Aces on the Tim Phillips of Jade Investment scoreboard. This has been the Keepus Funeral Home halftime show. If you need them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. We will come back with more of the Keepus Funeral Home halftime show in a couple of minutes. From the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth, this is Mount Carmel basketball.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head? Or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks or even surf and turf? Located on the KOA campground, Smokin' Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater your next event.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime they should go counterclockwise, wintertime clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
It's holiday season with great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get up to $13,300 off on a new 2025 Jeep Cherokee L or a 26 Ram 1500 with 0% financing for 60 months. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Back here at the Hilltop, 21-20 the score, 2:40 until we get this one back underway. This is the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. If you need them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. That first half, it was a battle between really Shane Metter and Riley Blanket. You almost expect that to be the same thing in the second 16 minutes.
Yeah, it's got to be the same thing. If you're either squad, you're just rooting for your guy to be the one that scores a little bit more. The Aces are ahead because they've got a little bit more scoring outside of Shane Metter than this OPH squad has. But if Riley Blank's not getting to the line right now, he's not scoring the ball. He has 6 points, not at the free throw line. As Shane Metter only has 5 points now away from the free throw line, but neither of them really doing much scoring outside of the three-point free throw line. So whichever team can stop fouling first is going to slow the other team's best player down just a hair bit quicker than the other squad will.
And both Metter and Blank have 2 fouls, so that is something to look out for. Ambergy also has 2 fouls for OPH. Acree and Owen Blake for Mount Carmel also in a little bit of trouble with those 2 fouls. So 5 in total. Really important players for either side have 2 fouls. That could really come into play as we head down the stretch in this one.
Yeah, and honestly, what I kind of want to see a little bit of switch up for Mount Carmel is maybe chuck like Wade Keepus at Blank there for a second. Just a feisty defender who's going to be quick, who's going to make him have to work. And if he's going to take it off to the rim, you can always help off quite a little bit and get in a situation where hopefully while he's driving you get help and he's not just going to take Wade Keepus down low every time. And he's just somebody he hasn't seen yet. He's a little bit feistier around the perimeter. He's a little bit quicker than Shane Metter and Owen Blake on the perimeter. And maybe that's just a different look that's going to give him some fits.
This has been the Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. If you need to find them, they're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. We'll be back in 30 seconds from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You know, you can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Back here at the Hilltop, 21-20 the score on the Tim Phillips of Jade Vesman scoreboard. Aces in front of OPH in what was a very tightly contested first half in this one. Hopefully a fun one down the stretch is upcoming. But we'll see which team can outlast the other and really which team can defend the star player the best. A fresh 8 minutes on the clock here in the third. And Riley Blank will begin this one, crossing half court now. Shading towards the left, still guarded by Blake. Ball in his right hand, gets a right ball screen and gets hedged hard. Bounce pass to Ambergy. He pump fakes the three, now drives to the short corner on the left side. Goes up, fadeaway jumper against Metter, missed it wildly. Out of bounds it goes. It will go the way of the white jerseys as it was off of Snyder.
Yeah, and the Aces right there defensively did a good job helping, made Blank take a very difficult jump shot, and they're going to have to go get something on offense to hopefully get them out of this 2-3 as they're already set up in it.
Metter coming down the left side of the court. Ball in his right hand, gets a screen from Keepus, now splits it, goes up through contact, got the foul, not the bucket. He has 2 at the line.
2 straight nights, 2 straight, a lot of free throw attempts for the teams that we're covering as Shane Metter takes his 5th trip to the line in tonight's ball game.
Caden Goodwin picking up the foul, his first team foul of the half. Metter goes up and makes the first of 2. He now has 12. Acree checks out for Keepus. Never mind, doesn't check out, just switching positions. On the floor, as the second free throw is missed. 22-20 is the score. Ball on the floor, but picked up by Ambergy. Ambergy with it on the left side. Gives it up to Blank. Blank getting a right ball screen, but crossing over left, denying it. Spinning towards the right, middle of the lane. Kicks it out. Goodwin for 3, right corner, and makes it. That's his second 3 now of the contest. 23-22, the Wildcats lead. Metter directing traffic. Gets a double right ball screen. Takes it, kicks it, on Blake, right corner 3, missed it long. Rebound for Blank. Quickly falls down, somehow keeps his dribble, never mind, he traveled.
Right there, I take back what I said at halftime. Goodwin's not going to be the person to help off of as he knocks down that 3 quick, but it did look like Blank kept his dribble there. Good call if you're an Aces fan. Not happy with it if you're an OPH fan, but the Aces got to use this.
Metter inbounds it. Keepus now has it. Back to Metter, left side. Couple dribbles to the right. And again, 2-3 zone for OPH. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's worked all afternoon. 6:40 to play, third quarter. 23-22. Wildcats in front of the Aces. Acree up top. Over to Metter, left wing, right back up. Mount Carmel taking their time. Owen Blake trying to look inside, can't find Jack Webb. Acree, skip pass, Blake inside to the lane. Metter outside for 3, and he rimmed it out. Rebound Blank. Boy, he just cannot find the bottom of the bucket today. 23-22, Wildcats in front. 6:05 to play, third quarter. Blank with the ball in his hand. Right ball screen, hard hedge, kicks it to Ambergy. Ambergy wide open for 3 and takes it on the right side, missed it long. Rebound Metter, but got fouled by Ambergy. That's his 3rd.
In that situation, you're picking up a foul 90 feet from the basket, going for a rebound. It's just irresponsible, and it's hurting his team. But right now, I think I figured out sort of why the Aces were struggling a little bit in that second quarter against the zone was Elliot Acree wasn't on the floor. He does such a good job facilitating against the zone and working in, creating, making this 2-3 zone help off and getting other people open.
Keep us with it. Over to Metter. Metter to Blake, inside to Webb. Webb tripled, loses his dribble, picks it up, goes up anyway. No foul called, out of bounds, stays here.
And Jack Webb's going to have a lot of hands in his face all the time. In that situation, you might as well just get the ball out, reset something up, as you have everybody that is wearing black right now circling you.
Ambergy checks out for R.J. Hayes. Metter on the inbound. Gets it to Owen Blake. Bounce pass right back to Metter in the short corner. He gets to the right block, bumps his man, kicks it out. Owen Blake, right corner 3, misses it short. Long rebound, tipped up in the air. Snyder tries to keep it alive, but he's out of bounds, so it'll go the way of Mount Carmel.
Mount Carmel just needs to see something fall right now. I think if one player can get something going, everybody else will start feeling it, and hopefully you just get the placebo effect if the Aces start scoring a little bit more.
Slim 1-point margin, 23-22, OPH up front. Here's Owen Blake, left wing, dribbles inside, gets to the lane, but a blocking foul called inside against Goodwin. It's on the floor, so under the basket will be where the basketball is.
I like that call. Slid into Blake. Even if Blake did bump into him a little bit, that's got to be a block every time as his feet were not set.
Goodwin checks out for Bebo as that's Goodwin's third. Now Ambergy and Goodwin, 2 starters, have 3 fouls. 5:11 to play, third quarter, 23-22 the score. Owen Blake up top, gets the cherry stripe, kicks to Metter. Metter right wing, pump fakes the 3, gives it right back. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Up at the cards is Keepus, directing traffic. Couple of dribbles to the right, gives it off to Acree, who now dribbles left. Here's Owen Blake, he's on the left wing. Trying to find Metter in the high post, can't. Hot potato with the basketball right now for Mount Carmel. Doing anything they can to shift the zone over. Owen Blake, left side, now short corner, dumps it off inside to Jack Webb. He's in the post, gives it off to Acree, right side, off the window and in.
The more the zone moves, the weaker it's going to be, as everybody's got to rotate together, and somebody's going to fall asleep in rotation once, as Acree's able to cut down on the backside after a high post look to Jack Webb.
Owen Blake picks up a foul, trying to poke it free from Blank. That's Blake's third. He's got to be careful. They're going to keep him in. Kyle Buzz telling him to think about it. 24-23, 1-point lead for Mount Carmel. 4:15 to play, third quarter. Blank getting right ball screen. Gives it to the roller. Got a tip from behind by Acree, who steals it. Acree coming over the floor. Over to Metter. Metter right side, goes up through contact, off the window and in. 26-23, Aces in front. Metter now with 14, leading all scorers. Blank coming up the right side, just now passing the timeline. And that's going to be a Country Financial Agent T. Morgan timeout for the Wildcats. 26-23, Aces in front. From the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth, this is Mount Carmel basketball.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free.
4 foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4th foot long's free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th foot long's free. Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower peckers, Frank.
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine.
Folks are freaking out over 4th foot long free.
Back here at the Hilltop, 3:53 to play, third quarter. 26-23, Aces in front of OPH.
Right now, the Aces doing a lot better job against the zone, and a lot of it has to contribute to just the way that Elliot Acree does such a good job of working around everybody else. He's not going to go out and score you 10 points a night. What he's going to do is he might go get you 5 to 6 assists just from the simple fact of he works so well off ball, and he does such a good job of making the extra pass.
Ambergy and Goodwin have checked back in. Both of them have 3. They got to be careful. Here's Blank. Nice crossover to the left. Gets inside. Short mid-range floater is no good. Rebound fought for between Blank and Metter. Whistle blown. Thumbs in the air. Going the way of the Aces right there. Or is it not? Never mind. Possession arrow was wrong on the scoreboard. Goes the way of OPH. Never mind. We're going to have a conversation about it. And never mind, the possession arrow was correct. Goes the way of Mount Carmel. Goodness.
I'm going to have to just start keeping possession up here a little bit better, Riley, because I'm starting to get lost.
Yeah, it's easy to get lost in the sauce, some would say, a situation like that. 3:40 to play, third quarter. 3-point lead for Mount Carmel. Metter. Bounce pass inside short corner. Owen Blake floats it up and in on the right side. Owen Blake now with 7. 28-23, 5-point lead for Mount Carmel. 3:21 to play, third quarter. Blank gets it off to Ambergy, who drives, spins, kicks. Snyder then drives and kicks as well. Goodwin pump fakes a 3, gets to the right elbow and puts up a shot, misses it off the back. Acree the rebound, quickly up to Keepus, who drives to the middle of the floor, then slings it to Metter. Acree jab step, fake, goes left. Back to Metter, guarded by Snyder. Gets in the short corner. Right block goes up. Fadeaway jumper, air ball. Rebound for the big man and Blake, but he got it tipped away. And it's Riley Blank coming down the floor, and he got fouled.
I feel like there's probably a carry before the foul, or maybe even a foul on the other half of the court, but we're up here to announce, not up here to officiate, Riley.
Owen Blake now with 4. Now tough decision as Andrews will check in for him. Blank makes the first.
And that's what good players do, is they're going to get whoever is stuck with guarding them in foul trouble very quickly, as Blank gets Blake in foul trouble, and we probably will not see him till late in the fourth.
Blank with 14. Goes up, and now with 15. Aces still lead by 3, 28-25. 2:40 to play third quarter. Metter with it, 2-3 zone still. Why change anything? Blank got overzealous. Metter drives, kicks to Keepis, who now drives in the left short corner. He kicks it right back out to Metter, who somehow keeps it in the front court. Tip from behind, foul against Riley Blank, and that's his third.
You play lazy defense, you're going to get lazy foul calls as you try to tip the ball back out from behind. Just get into better position and don't try to slap from behind.
So 3 fouls on Riley Blank. He's got to be real careful. He is the engine that is keeping this Wildcats car moving. Here's Acree, right corner. Looks inside to Andrews, can't find him. Webb in the high post. Back to Metter. 2:10 to play third quarter. Aces taking their time. They have a 3-point lead in this third of 4 quarters. Keep us up top. Inside to Andrews, back to Webb. Webb driving, goes up, charge. One thing there is he had both Acree and Metter open in either corner if he wanted to kick it out.
He probably should make the pass there, and that's a situation where you can't call a charge on somebody too because he outweighs his defender by 70 pounds.
Jack Webb picks up his first. Blank bringing it up the left side. Gets the right ball screen. Takes it. Now doubled. He picks up his dribble. Somehow keeps it alive and kicks it out to Schweitzer. Schweitzer to Goodwin. Pump fakes a 3. Schweitzer one dribble to the right. Gets it tipped away. Picks it right back up and hands it off to Blank. Blank's double teamed. Long pass to Goodwin. Right back. Blank somehow puts up the 3. Contact, no foul, and missed it. Goodness. Up the floor comes Acree. Over to Metter. Metter, right wing 3. Just missing. But an offensive rebound for Webb. Webb goes up, floater, no good on the half hook shot. Riley Blank quickly with it. 1 minute to go, third quarter, 28-25 Aces. Blank crosses over right, gets in there. Falling away, charge against Blank, that's his 4th. Elias Knapp checks in for Jack Webb. So Blank goes out, and Hayes comes in. 60 seconds exactly on the clock. Here in this third quarter, 28-25, the score. Keepis will inbound it to Metter once we get this thing going again. Don't understand why we're not. There we go.
We just had to send a fan home.
Oh, well. That'll certainly delay a game for a little bit. But we're back to basketball. 50 seconds to go in this third quarter. Long skip pass to Metter. Right side. Offensive foul called off of the ball against Elias Knapp.
He was screaming, use your whistle, as he was leaving, and they used their whistle there. Offensive foul on Elias Knapp.
Both teams now in the bonus. That was Elias Knapp's first. 40 seconds, third quarter. Hayes with it, guarded by Metter. One dribble to the right, bounce pass to Ambergy. Ambergy over to Snyder. Meadow switching on to Snyder off the screen. Ambergy drives in the left short corner. Kicks it out. Schweitzer thought about the three, didn't take it. And a whistle blown, another offensive foul. And that one goes against R.J. Hayes. Gosh.
Well, he's going to clean it up fast, and he's going to make sure that Fayette knew that they're using their whistle now.
I thought this was the bonus, but I guess not.
It should be.
But I guess, well, no shots will be shot. 20 seconds to go, third quarter. Metter with it. They'll take the last one. 10 seconds now to go. Metter against the extended 2-3. Drives ball in his right hand. Bounce pass over to keep. It's 5 seconds to work. Right back to Metter. 4 seconds. Metter finding Acree. Right corner for three. At the buzzer. Missed it short. So we end the third set of 8 minutes. 28-25 the score. Aces in front from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school. And today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here. And so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility. Member FD.
Back here in the fourth quarter, Riley Blank will begin this fourth quarter on the floor. He has 4 fouls. He's got to be careful. Owen Blake on the Mount Carmel side will not begin the fourth quarter on the floor.
And you got to think, with the way they're calling fouls right now, that's the last person you want to see on the floor for your OPH, even if he does have 15 points.
We'll see how this fourth quarter is officiated there at the end of the third. Got real tight real quick. Blank gets the right ball screen, denies it, goes left. Still with him is Metter. He's now doubled quickly. Gets it off to Schweitzer, who kicks it to Ambergy. Ambergy didn't take the three, passing it off to Schweitzer. He drives with the right hand, trying to get past his man. Goodwin for three, right wing, splash.
Dang,
Goodwin with his third.
He did not shoot well early, and he's shooting a lot better now after I said something at halftime. That was a sort of an announcer's jinx.
Knotted at 28. 7:30 to play, fourth quarter. Metter with it in the paint. Goes up through contact, no foul called. Ball on the floor, picked up by Andrews, jump ball called. Looks like it will stay with Mount Carmel, and it does. $7:19 to play, fourth quarter. 28-28 the score. Wildcats and Aces giving each other all they got. Aker in the inbound finds Metter up to keep us up top. Keep us one dribble to the right, off to Metter once more. They're going back and forth with it. Now Aker with the basketball. Extended 2-3 zone still. Andrews in the high post. Down low, Jack Webb from behind got fouled. He has 2. Starting to get physical down low. That one goes against Ambergy. He now has 4 as well. So Ambergy and Blank both have 4 fouls for OPH. Jack Webb going to the line for 2. And the first one misses off the back iron. Hayes and Ambergy out for the Wildcats.
And Jack Webb is not the most skilled free throw shooter, I think, in the world, but this is a situation where you need it.
Second try is through. He has 2 points tonight. Blank comes up with it. Down the left side, spinning. To the left block, fadeaway jumper got fouled. He has 2.
That's a really good foul from Wade Keepus, honestly. I like it. He took him to his spot. Wade Keepus has no fouls. He swipes, is just going to disrupt the shot, and he makes it where he can't really get the shot off.
On the first attempt, Brick. 29-28, Aces in front. 1 minute has elapsed in this fourth quarter.
Even better foul now that he missed the first of 2 free throws.
On the second try from the charity stripe. Makes that one. He has 16 points. Acree up with it down the right side. 29-29 the score. Keepis drives and kicks to Acree, who finds Metter now in the corner. In the high post, here's Andrews. Short jump shot goes up and in. He has 4 points, now a 2-point lead for Mount Carmel. It's gone back and forth all afternoon. 6:33 the score here in the fourth. Excuse me, that's the time to go in the fourth. 31-29 the score. Behind the back dribble from Blank, drives, spins, puts up a fadeaway jumper. My goodness, finds the bottom of the basket somehow. He has 18.
That's why that foul was so good, is when he gets to that spot, he's not gonna miss that take.
31's on the scoreboard. Metter right corner, finds Keepus up top. Acree, long skip pass to Metter. Mount Carmel just taking their time in the half court as they have done. Trying to find anything in the high post to try and disrupt this 2-3. They do find Andrews. Bounce pass inside to Webb. Webb down low. One power dribble through 3 defenders, misses it. Rebound fought for. Goodwin has it, fighting a couple of hands, and gets it up to Hayes. Hayes brings it up himself.
Right there for the Aces, attack the high post in that left wing. Make Blank be the one that has to guard you, as he has 4 fouls.
Hayes drives, kicks, Schweitzer, bounce pass into Goodwin. He barely handles it and travels. 5:23 to play, fourth quarter, 31-31. Keepus will be the one bringing it up the floor. It's gone back and forth. Tight ball game all night. The largest lead for Mount Carmel is 7. The largest lead for the Wildcats, just 1. Metter in the high post. One dribble, gets inside, kicks it out. Keepus for 3 from the left side. Bottoms! 34-31 Aces in front. Keepus' first 3 of the night.
Maybe his first 3 of the year. I don't know if I've seen him take a 3 yet this year, Riley.
Blank drives. Charity stripe jumper, butter. My goodness, this kid can play. He has 20. Nearing his average tonight at 22.6. 4:40 to play, fourth quarter, 34-33. Acree with it, drives with the ball in his right hand. Skip past Metter, right corner 3, misses it short. Rebound fought for, Metter finds it, spins. Right block, goes up through contact, misses again. Another offensive board, Jack Webb gets fouled. He has 2 at the line.
Right there, backside rebounds, Riley. You gotta love them. If your top guy's not going to drop to box out or just work on the boards, you're never going to get a rebound in that situation. And Jack Webb's going to take a trip to 2 after Shane Metter took a trip to the line for 2.
Schweitzer picks up his second. 34-33 the score. Big deep breath from Webb. Up. Miss. Owen Blake checks back in. He's in for Andrews. Blake has got to be careful. He has 4 fouls. One of 3 players on the floor currently with 4. Excuse me, 2. The shot misses it short. Rebound Blank. Score stays 34-33 as Webb comes up empty. Blank and Metter the matchup. Blank going left. Steps back. Crosses right back over. Falls down. Kicks it out. Schweitzer left wing 3. He misses short. Rebound fought for. As he's falling out of bounds, Blake has it, got pushed. See who it goes against. So a timeout called, I believe, by head coach Kyle Buss, the Country Financial agent Tia Morgan timeout. It will be a full timeout, 34-33. Aces in front by 1. 4:09 to play here in this ball game. It's a close one from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You know, you can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
34-33, coming down to the wire here between these two teams. 4:09 to play here in the fourth quarter. Aces in front by 1. It is Aces basketball.
And this is the biggest possession that the Aces have had so far. Every possession in this fourth quarter has been the biggest possession the Aces have had so far. They have got to use some time and work the ball around and get the highest quality shot they can.
Blake with it on the left side. Guarded by Blank in this 2-3 zone. Finds Acree. He drives down the left short corner to the baseline. In the high post, here's Metter. Metter right back out to Blake. Blake doubled, finds Keepus. 3:45 to play in this ball game. Keepus got a tip from behind by Snyder, but recovers in the backcourt. Aces taking their time. Here's Metter to Acree, to Keepus, looking in the high post. Finds Blake in the left side. Now Carmel trying to shift this zone as they have done all afternoon. Here's Metter. Metter pump fakes a 3, gets to a spot, left block, up, under, in. Shane Metter at 16. 3:10 to play. 3-point lead Mount Carmel. Snyder with the ball in his hand, guarded by Keepus. Trying to find somebody, got it tipped away. Steal for Mount Carmel. Acree got to be careful, nearly got it tipped away from behind by Blank, but keeps possession of the basketball. Keepus now passing the timeline. 2:52 to play fourth quarter, 36-33 the score. Metter in the right corner. Looking up. Now Acree with it opposite side of the court. Metter high post, bounce pass quickly into Webb, left side. Webb kicks it out to Keepus, who finds Acree driving with the ball in his left hand, tipped behind by Blank, stays here with Mount Carmel. Low scoring game, but a close one. 36-33 the score, 2:30 to play in the ball game.
And this is a situation where at some point OPH is going to have to start fouling, but it's all going to come down to who do you have foul? 4, 3, 2, 4?
Metter missing a 3 on the inbound. Blank comes up with it. Driving, going up, missing. Trying to get his own board, goes out of bounds off of Mount Carmel. Blank just getting to his spots and continuing to try and draw fouls. He's played very well with 4 fouls against him. Goes off the back of Metter, goes up, off and in, and the foul, and 1. Boy, what a savvy basketball play that was.
I don't know if anybody really expected that one to happen, but great play there from Owen Blank. If you're Mount Carmel, yeah, I don't even know what you can really say there. Just a great play from a great player.
Looking to tie the ball game up at 36 with the old-fashioned 3-point try. To convert it, misses. Rebound Webb. Mount Carmel somehow stays in the lead at 36-35. 2:10 to play. Metter to Acree. Finding Owen Blake in the high post. One dribble with the left hand, goes up and over, misses. Rebound on the floor, picked up by OPH and Ambergy. Ambergy comes up the floor. He's doubled, trapped, has to find somebody, but got fouled.
Timeout.
Never mind, a timeout, a full timeout for OPH. 36-35 to score for the Aces, who are in front by just 1 from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
36-35, Aces in front, 1:47 to play, fourth quarter. Both teams not close to the bonus, only 2 fouls apiece.
Yeah, neither team's close to the bonus, but each team's got a lot of fouls throughout the game. As you look at the scoreboard, you got a lot of scoring, and a lot of these players have more fouls than points right now.
It's certainly been one of those nights. The past 2 nights have been one of those nights where just a lot of foul trouble. And for OPH, Riley Blank, he's the one that got to be careful. And Ambergy, both of them, the star players on this team, the 2 leading scorers on this team with 4 fouls apiece.
Yeah, that's got to be who you take away right now, is they're both such skilled basketball players. Ambergy just hasn't gotten to his spots as much as Blank, but, you know, he's going to get hot if you give him that opportunity.
1:40 to play, 1-point lead Mount Carmel. Riley Blank with it, guarded by Metter up top near the half-court line. Blank going left, kicking to Ambergy. He comes up top, stops, nearly popped, but gives it off. Blank is doubled, splits the double, long pass, Goodwin to Snyder. Snyder back to Goodwin for 3, right corner, missed it. Rebound fought for Schweitzer with it. Now Blank, left wing 3. No, he missed it. Goodwin another board. He goes up and finds it off the window. 37-36 Wildcats in front. Offensive rebounds just kill. 4 points for Ambergy. Metter up top, 60 seconds to play, 1-point lead OPH. Metter drives, stops, loses the basketball. On the floor it goes, whistle blown. Jump ball, OPH basketball. 37-36, 53 even on the clock. Andrews checks in, Owen Blake checks out. Most likely will be a defensive-offensive substitution for the rest of the time. Full court pressure Mount Carmel. On the inbound, they find Snyder. Snyder got bumped. It's going to go against Jack Webb, his second.
That's a fine foul. Jack Webb's still going for the ball in that situation. Honestly, it's a 50-50 call where he did get some ball, got a lot of arm, but I think in another world that might have been called clean.
Goodwin on the inbound. Finds Schweitzer. He's doubled. Right back out to Goodwin. 45 seconds to play. Ambergy drives. He's doubled in the corner. Trying to find Blank. Got it tipped from behind, but that's going to be a foul. That looked like a lot of ball, but Metter, the one getting the call against him, his third. 4th. Goodness. So now both Metter and Blank cannot foul at all.
Go to anybody else. You got to get the ball into anybody else but Blank.
And now keep his fouls. Snyder in the backcourt.
He hasn't shot yet. That's like the #1 guy I'm fouling. The guy with 0 points that hasn't shot the ball yet today.
So Snyder will go to the line for 2. A 1-point lead for OPH, 37-36. 37.5 to play in this ball game. Snyder on the first try. Makes it. 2-point lead. Andrews out, Blake in. Snyder on the second try. Makes that one, nothing but nylon. 2 points. 35 seconds to go, 3-point lead OPH. 2-3 zone. Metter drives and kicks to Blake. Right back to Metter up top, right wing. Here the Hilltop logo. And a timeout for head coach Kyle Buss. 39-36, OPH in front, Mount Carmel leading a basket. Country Financial Agent T. Morgan timeout as we go from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
Back here at the Hilltop, 24.5 to play, 39-36. Max, you expect Metter to get the ball, but at what point do you think of maybe using him as a distraction to get someone else open for 3?
Well, Blake's a good enough shooter, and Wade Keep has made a 3 too, but it's I'm not sure. You've got your 5 fouls. Go get to the rim, make it a 1-point game, and then right after that, pick up the foul on somebody you don't think's going to make the free throws, go down and have another chance, or worst case scenario is just a 3-point game again.
Metter will be the inbounder. Gets it to keep us in the backcourt. Clock ticking. Got to act quickly. Keepus takes the ball screen, gives it to Metter. Metter in the corner for 3. Air ball. Goodwin with it, got fouled. Metter forced up the shot in the right corner, and now Goodwin, a good shooter, goes to the line. So 2 shots coming for Goodwin. Everyone off the free throw line for OPH. Goodwin the only one on that side of the floor. His first shot. Rims out. .7 on the clock. 39-36 Aces trail. Second shot. Misses. Oh, what a big exhale. Keepus with it. Keepus going right. Trying to find a man. Owen Blake now with it. 5 seconds to work. Metter drives, puts up a 3, misses. And with that, the buzzer sounds. And that is the ball game. A 3-point lead for a 3-point win for OPH. And the Wildcats walk out of town at the Hilltop, improving their record to 9-9 on the season in a nail-biter and snapping this Mount Carmel basketball winning streak, which was in hopes of getting to 3 here tonight. When we come back, we'll have the coaches a post-game show from Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Ford F-150 with 0% financing or a Bronco for $499 a month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Your best deals are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a 2026 Pacifica, only $399 a month. Or lease a 26 Durango for $449 a month. See store for details. And go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You know, you can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up.
Back here at the Hilltop, welcome to the Coaches Postgame Show, brought to you by Sean Morgan, Republican candidate for a Wabash County Clerk. 39-36, the final score in this one. OPH improving to 9-9 on the season. Mount Carmel falling to 8-9 on the season as we are beginning the second half of this 25-26 basketball year. A really hard-fought game from either side, and just a couple of shots that didn't go Mount Carmel's way, and really they just couldn't find the bottom of the basket from beyond the arc all night.
Yeah, they just had a really rough shooting night. And when a team's going to pack in the paint like that, you have those really good, you just have a frustrating shooting night. It's going to be difficult to score. You've got to be able to work outside, especially when somebody runs a 2-3 zone where they're always going to have at least 2 or more people in the lane.
Take a look at scores for either side, starting with OPH. Wyatt Snyder had 2, Jasper Schweitzer had 2, Andrew Ambergy with 4, Caden Goodwin had 9, and of course Riley Blank had 22 points here tonight, right on his average. Mount Carmel, their scores are as follows. Wade Keepus with 5, Shane Metter with 16, Jack Webb with 2, Elliot Akery with 2, Owen Blake with 7, and Rhett Andrews had 4 points for himself. Upcoming for either side for Mount Carmel, it's Sisney on the 13th and Richland County on the 16th. Both those games here at the Hilltop, so be sure to come out and support this Mount Carmel team as they still look to get up to 500 and then above it later on this season. For OPH, it is Red Hill on the 13th, Robinson on the 16th, both of those at home. Those will only be true home games number 3 and 4 for this Wildcats team this season. Max, just a hard-fought game from either side, but man, it just feels like Mount Carmel probably should have came away with that win.
Yeah, they definitely should have came away with it. They just had some really late mistakes. Didn't do a great job in the second half. I wouldn't say second half, just that fourth quarter. They didn't do a great job scoring the ball. And they're going to have to look at that. They've really got to look at defending Riley Blank as something that they struggled with. There was a point where I think that he probably scored close to 10 to 12 straight points for this OPH squad. So him having 23 is the biggest defeater for this squad.
This has been the Coach's Post-Game Show, brought to you by Sean Morgan, Republican candidate for Wabash County Clerk. Max, any final thoughts?
No, not really.
So the final score, 39-36 in favor of OPH, who is now 9-9 on the season. Mount Carmel 8-9 on the season. So for everyone here running the stream, for everyone back at the station, and for Max Gerlach, I'm Riley Angel, and as always, have a good night.